Twin Cities, Minneapolis. That's the scene for the Grizzlies. A star from the moment he entered the league, Ja Morant, ready as they ramp up for the raucous crowd at the Target Center. Grizzlies, T-Wolves is next. Back in just a moment. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Hi everyone, here with analysts Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. I'm Brian Anderson, Allie LaForce, our reporter, and the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. We've got Jaren Jackson. Ja Morant is out there with Desmond Bane, and it's LaRavia in at the 4 slot. And for Minnesota, McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him, and it's Gobert in at the 5. All right, Grant, we're now in the middle of the season. Lots of miles traveled by everyone, including broadcasters. You got a favorite NBA city?
Hey, B.A., you are spot on, especially when it comes to us broadcasters. But a favorite NBA city? You know, I've always liked Atlanta.
Now here's Conley. Pass to Towns. This one for 3. They get it back. Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Double-digit boards, a regular occurrence for Gobert. Makes it easier to get those second chance hoops, too.
Jackson, right side. Here's Prez. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Good.
Best of luck to any defender trying to slow Gobert down. He is ruthless inside.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how Rudy uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Now here's Morant. He came away with 14 points in his last game. And yep, it's good.
The way Morant sets up his teammates is as good as any guard in this league.
For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Now here's Conley. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. Here's Towns. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
An absolute beast in the pick and roll. Towns rolls off ready to score. He doesn't disappoint either.
To the paint. Prez, that's good. Prez has got his second bucket of the night.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Now here's Towns. Looking at his stats, he's getting just over 23 points a game. Here's McDaniels, and so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
First one falls for him.
Known as a versatile and tremendous defender, McDaniels also continues to make real good progress as a scorer.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And it's Morant with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. Trailing by 4. Last time they met was in Memphis.
If they want to beat these guys this time, they have to do better on the glass. That was their undoing.
And sometimes that can be a motivating factor. May very well light a fire under them tonight. Nobody likes to be dominated on the glass like that.
Here's Towns. The kick out to Edwards. From downtown, it's rebounded by Memphis.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the inside, Laravia, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10. Right at him. Get to the rack.
Now here's Conley. A 14-point game for him in the win against Detroit. Pass to Gobert. Down low. Here's Edwards. Tries again. And the layup is good.
Boy, I love the hustle from Edwards that time. Excellent anticipation on the offensive glass.
Timeout called. Memphis. Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper, but how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA.
And the Timberwolves will go for a different look here. Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Warren's checked in for McDaniels. And it's Morris in for Conley. Now here's Clark. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Over Warren. Reed with the rebound. And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They defeated Detroit in their last game.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer.
Minnesota in the lead. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Naz Reid out there with Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Morris in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. The Grizzlies shooting just 42% so far in the game.
Hey guys, Rebs in their last game against the Warriors played an important role for them. He dropped 13 points and chalked up a few assists along the way as well. He stepped up his game tonight, and you could tell his teammates loved seeing him go to work. Guys?
Yeah, spot on, Allie. He was aggressive in that game. Really took initiative.
He really made an impact, and he'll be looking to repeat that kind of performance again tonight.
Yeah, I agree. They really need him. I mean, they need his energy, and they need his talent on the floor.
Pass to Prez. Jackson outside. Here's Prez, guarded by Morris. Payne, the pass to Prez. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Fires the 3. And that one's good. Laravia's got 5.
Good decision making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Pass to Reed. The 3. Sinks the tray.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Jackson finds Smart. And Grant, players often looking to exaggerate contact. You like the new idea to call text for flopping?
You know, B.A., it's even better than the fines they did in the past and posting it online. I mean, with the tech, now it's hurting you on the court. So if you ask me, it's long overdue.
And he can't get the first one.
Yeah, the emotional leader of this team, Marcus Smart, sets the tone with his effort and intensity.
Gobert's checked in for Minnesota. Conley comes in for Morris. Conley looking for an opening. Off target at the rim.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Prez. And he lays it up and in. Prez has got 4 points in the quarter.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Making a switch here. Morant's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Morant against Conley.
Grizzlies foul, Laravia. First personal foul, second team foul.
It's McDaniels on the wing, guarded by Bane. Kicks it out Towns. From 18 feet away. Gobert, no good.
Well, you've got to be there defensively. I mean, that's an easy mid-range jumper that he'll typically drain.
Well, Clark, no question which end of the floor Rudy Gobert makes his biggest impact.
Yeah, he's a demoralizing defender. I mean, his height and reach give him some significant advantages, but it's more than that. You don't win multiple Defensive Player of the Year awards just because you're tall and long. You got to have some toughness, you got to have some anticipation and timing, and the willingness to get down and dirty.
Prez, the pass to Arabia. And here's Jackson, defended by Gobert. Outside Bain, 4-3. Yes, and a nice assist from Jackson. Bain's got his first 3 points of the game.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Here's Edwards. Oh, it's blocked by Jackson.
The attention to detail on defense, Jackson reads shooters well and knows when to go for blocks.
Here's Morant. Fantastic finish inside by Morant.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
Timeout called, the Timberwolves.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Some changes for Minnesota. Anderson's checked in for Towns. And it's T.J. Warren. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. It's the Grizzlies. They lead by 3. And we'll be back right after this.
The Grizzlies. Please give a big round of applause to your Timberwolves. You can't do it.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's a 3-point game. Now they've got the Bulls ahead of them next in Chicago. That'll be the second of 4 games total on the road for them. On the court for the Grizzlies, they've got Desmond Bain. Ja Morant is out there with Jackson, and it's Laravia in at the power forward position.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Pass to Towns, puts up a 3, and it's Bain with the rebound. Memphis has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. Prez, the pass to Morant. Circus shot, Ja Morant.
And now, almost all their points coming from the paint.
And for Minnesota, they're shooting 44%, a pretty decent clip. Towns outside. Edwards with it, takes the 3, hits the 3-pointer. Edwards got his 3rd bucket of the night.
You know, Edwards is still tweaking his 3-point shot, but it sure looked good there.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Here's Prez. Minnesota with a rebound. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Conley. And it's Bain with the rebound. Stolen by Conley. Inside. And Edwards with the basket on the assist by Conley. Conley's got 3 assists in the game.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Poked loose and stolen by Edwards. For the lead. The shot no good. The Grizzlies have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this 3rd quarter. Morant against Edwards. Throws it up high. And the dunk by Jackson.
An opportunistic player. When Jackson sees an alley-oop opportunity, he doesn't pass it up.
Minnesota's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Pass to Gobert. Here's Edwards. Count the basket. Edwards has got 11 points.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
You know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Reed comes in for Rudy. Memphis leading. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. Naz Reid out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And it's Prez missing. So it's Minnesota now. Outside Conley. Puts it up from 12. Misses off the left iron. Memphis has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. To the middle. Jackson, pass to Prez. With the 10-footer. And he knocks the jumper down.
Adding to his game over time. When Jackson spots his open teammates like this, the offense runs much smoother.
Pass to Edwards. Back to Conley. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. Shoots a fadeaway. Reed can't hit.
Look at this little fella going in there and eating up some glass.
To the right side. Moran against Conley. It's good. And now a 9-point Grizzly lead.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. No problems knocking that one down.
All of a sudden, he's balling. Halftime adjustments successful so far.
Morant surveying the floor. Here's Prez. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Memphis.
Well, I think they've been lethal from beyond the arc this game, no doubt about it. Hard to defend such spot-on shooting.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 9. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Reed can't hit.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Prez. Kicks it out to Jackson. Here's Prez. Stolen by Reed. Fast break, Minnesota. No good that time. Excellent D there from Morant. Here's Bane. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Grizzlies lead by 11.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I said. Keep the pressure on.
His arrow's been trending up as of late, and he's been magnificent tonight.
I wasn't quite sure if he'd be able to maintain that same level of play. I had my doubts coming into this game, but consider my doubts disappear.
And I love it. Challenging the bigger defender and showing plenty of heart.
Well, the size mismatch is no problem for this fella, guy. I mean, how much do you like seeing that aggressiveness from him? Way to work the glass, buffet style. Second chance buckets. They can make a big difference.
Here's Prez, guarded by Edwards. Kicks it out to Bane. Down low. Here's Conley. And Morant clears the board.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Pass to Prez. 1:21 left in the final quarter.
I think he's out of his element in that situation. And credit the defense for shutting him down, locking him up.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Morant, the pass to Prez. Drops in the layup for 2. Prez has got 10 points in just the second half.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Now here's Edwards, guarded closely. Finds the bottom from 13 feet out.
Not afraid to mix it up down low. Edwards is a big guard, really put together nicely. He's got a great body.
Prez, that's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 9.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there, go get it.
And Minnesota calls time here. They're trailing by 9. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Boy, it's been a big-time night for him, especially on the scoreboard. He's made the most of some really good opportunities created by his teammates, making sure they convert on important possessions and basically shouldering the offensive load.
A line change here for Memphis.
At the line for your Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert.
One shot. That one misses for Gobert.
Look, we all know Rudy Gobert is a force on defense, but you can't afford to ever ignore this guy. I mean, he's got the physical gifts to make problems anywhere on the floor.
Here's Prez. And the layup is good off the glass.
They really came in with the right mindset today. I can guarantee you their flight home will be filled with some smiles.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
Minnesota with a rebound. Anderson with it. Reed passes to Gobert. Towns for 3. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Boy, a big man with great touch from deep, always a valuable commodity in today's.
Grizzlies take the win.